What's up, YouTube? Gonna be making another video here of me live trading. So far in the morning we took some gold buys. Upon the news here at 8:30 that we had, was it? Yeah, so basically all this news triggered an impulse in gold here, where I'll go over in a second after. Probably towards the end of the videos, how I caught the buys basically into this sell zone that I am now in a position for, and I am about to try to get into another one. So as soon as price, we're in the 1 minute here, I find it, as you really learn how to study it, I find it to be really good for entries, precise entries. So as we fall down here in the 1 minute, back into the support, as you can see, we are rejecting its resistance and we are falling under it. So once we get into the support and I get a little bounce back to test 2011, the beginning of 2012, I'll be getting into my second entry. Okay, that will be my confirmation now that we're under it. Okay, that's if it doesn't keep playing around here, of course, and if it just doesn't tumble from here, right? This position I have here is very light. It's a 2 lot, just because I already made my profit for the day, which is here about 3 grand, about probably like 80 pips in gold with a 4 lot. So yeah, let's see if we could get that test here. It's looking like we might just fall down. If not, I'll get into a different entry. So while that is waiting on, let me tell you what I was expecting and why I am in sells now. Okay, so let's actually zoom out into the 4 hour here. Oops. Okay, I've noticed I always like mess up and realize I have my little drawing tool on. Like, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably notice the same thing. Okay, so we're here on the 4 hours. So we tumbled down from this level, right? If you're in my signal room, you hear me talk about it a lot. Well, not a lot, but when we were at this level, I was expecting to fall down from that level. So when we fell down from this level here and basically broke back under our next strong rejection zone, right? Because this was our first rejection zone, that when we fell down from here, it was important to get back under this level. Therefore, the sellers, we use this level to help push price down, right? And now our second sell level, we have come back below it, where we could see it acted as support for some time and then basically rejected all of this through Sunday and yesterday Monday, because we are Tuesday now. By the way, guys, do not judge my hair. I just woke up and what the fuck do I look like getting ready at like 8 in the morning? So yeah, okay, so anyway, guys, so yeah, then I had to make the decision upon news, basically. Let's drop down here maybe to the 15. Oh, there we go again. Accidental drawing tool. Okay, so about right here. So when news started, we were kind of right here, where we see this red candle play, and upon news we dumped here, and obviously where we are now, we shot up. Okay, so what I was kind of expecting was that so far we did have, you know, our rejection level that we are currently under. Obviously we had the resistance that was created before, you know, that news. But what I was thinking is that we are in a major wick level that, again, I talk about a lot in, I think, other videos, other YouTube videos, but especially in my gold signal room videos. Let me show you guys right now really quick. Try to zoom in perfectly. So these 3 black lines that you see here, are those wick levels, but we can see we came, and each time we came here we had nice little bounces, right? Wick levels, basically precise prices that we have been rejecting. Second wick level here is that one of the 2000, where we can see those precise reactions, right? So far we came and dumped on that wick level, so I kind of couldn't ignore the bounce up that might happen at that wick level. And I was like, okay, let me get into buys, possibly into my sell zones. Okay, so let me zoom back in and show you guys the sell zones I was talking about. So because, you know, we were gonna possibly bounce into this buy level, and possibly might want to, you know, break this resistance, you know, break these stop losses, grab liquidation, and go into a stronger sell level, right? Because if we can see this sell level, there's nothing really in the middle happening here pushing price down. But where there is where there is movement of price falling down is right here, this rejection here of 2012, where we could see that push down in price. Also here the opposite way. So in my head I was like, okay, if we do come to this level, it might help sellers push price down, right? Those being the plan A sell rejections, and then right here this nice point of control that we can see happening twice, followed by our normal resistance to be our plan B rejection sells into the downside, right? So we kind of came into the middle here, but once now that we're back under 2012, I was like, okay, upon the test of 2012 again, I'm going to get into some sells, which is what happened here when price was down here. I was like, okay, when it comes and basically tests this 2012 area right here, I am pressing the sell button. So as we started kind of falling, press the sell button. And yeah, I also told Signal Room the same thing, so they should probably be in some sells right now. Speaking of the sells, looks like we haven't, we never came to test that one more time. Now it looks like we're rejecting off this broken support here on the 1 minute. This is 2010. Let me delete this really quick before I start drawing further. Okay, let's see what I could do to get into possibly some sells. Let's check what's up with the 5 minute here. Yeah, so 5 minute, like I said, it's resisting this broken support here, 2010, as well as if we could look to the left where we originally, you know, rejected before that news pop, 2010. So 2010 might be another good entry for us here. Let me check. Let me see. Can't always be too sure. I kind of almost don't want to take another entry just to not be greedy. Already caught an 80 pip move. So that figures itself out. Let's get into the buys and why I bought, right? I sent signal. Here, let me put it up for you guys. Okay, so alright, yeah, I sent an analysis before New York started, and then we basically bought up 2004, 3 TPs, one at 30, one at 50, and one at 80. Usually I go for the 100, but because I was expecting that 2012 rejection here is why our last TP was that 2012, even though we did go all the way to 2014. So yeah, that is that. So that Signal Room caught it. I'm also running another Signal Room here where I sent the same trade out, except these TPs I did a little higher just because in this Signal Room every TP is every 20 pips, right? So we went up to 2014 here, right? I run two, by the way, because, well, this one's mine and the other one isn't. It's just kind of more of a partner thing. All right, so now, okay, sorry, getting into the buys. Now we're gonna have to drop to the 5 minute for this one. Okay, so I basically told my signal in that analysis that you guys just saw, when I was looking where to possibly, you know, buy when price was kind of over here, and after I discussed the sell level, you know, I don't like to be biased. I like to, you know, think before we trade. You know, while I'm analyzing whether I'm going to buy or sell during the session, I like to think, okay, what's the bigger picture? One, what's that price level that the buyers are going to want to protect, and what's the sell level that the sellers are going to want to protect, right? And then I just kind of summarize that and decide which side I'm going to be on for the current session. All right, so let's see, even if it does come before I get into the buy expedition, sellers should want to protect 2012. If not, next sell level is going to be this 2016 area where I showed you guys about that point of control that we see here. Oh, let me delete. Okay, perfect. All right, so after going over the sells in that video analysis, I told my signal, all right guys, so a good safe buy would be the moment that, let's say, we break back above where we can see the level that the buyers might want to protect once it's back above. So obviously this is the wick level that they're going to want to protect, but once we have that pulse up, the level that they're going to want to protect and use again to help push up is going to be where we could see these nice wicks, this nice wick movement, more like candle movement in this one, where we could see price was pushing up from, right? And that's why when price dumped down there and used to our wick level, once I saw it come above this level, we got into that 2004 and went above. But like I said earlier, my entries are more precise on the 1 minute, so there's a lot more confirmation on this movement here on the 1 minute, because as you can see, there's not much here on the 5 minute. So let me show you guys what happened here in the 1 minute and why I took that. Okay, so that's this area right here, guys. So as we started pumping, as we started pumping up here, right, automatically this nice push up is what helped it nicely push up. You know, as we got back above this level, we could see it come above it right here, and then came to test down, and then candle wicked from that level, and then up we went. Okay, and then that 2004 area, we could see how we were wicking up 2004, right, where we have resistance, right, nice rejection level here overall. So basically, when I started, now that we were above all this, and I started seeing price, you know, keep coming to 2004 level and keep wicking up, I was like, okay, we're going for 2004, stop loss 30 pips, 2001 where we started pumping up from the first place, and then TP was going to be our sell level that I was expecting at 2012. So that's how those buys work hard, guys. Alright, so far we are rejecting 2012 again. Nice rejection all over again. But guys, I wanted to show you, look how strong these wick levels are. The 3 black ones I just showed you on the higher time frame. It's just more zoomed in. We literally started wicking up from around that level, right, where, like I said, such a nice rejection level gold. Alright guys, so we did wick from reject 2012. So now if I get any little bounce up, I'm ready to sell. Little bounce up anywhere here, whether it's after this or right now, meaning after the support, because now we kind of might tumble down. All right, let's talk about targets while that kind of cooks up. So naturally, before this impulse move where we came to this wick level again, I say again, and rejected, because if we zoom out here, it has already been used once, again before New York, right, almost at that level, then again when the news happened here and here. So today I was kind of expecting for us to kind of pass that wick level and, you know, test that next wick level here of 1995. Damn, I don't know why we zoomed back in here. Yeah, so this next wick level right here, where we can see hasn't been tested too much yet, right? Just right here, you know, and in all that middle. So 1995 is the target overall on the cells I'm in, but I go for 100 pips. So if I got out 2012, I'm getting out of 2002, right? I secure the 100 pips, and that's more than good enough for me after catching that 3K move. So if we do go to 2002, it'll be 5K for the day. And let me update my signal room now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and enter another 2 lot here, since we kind of are rejecting. Kind of scary, honestly, but this one I will close out somewhere here, just to, like, you know, secure some profit and leave this one running. Alright guys, so the 30-minute is about to close here, and technically we are about to enter officially New York session. So let's kind of talk about what can happen. So depending on how the 30-minute closes, which ideally we're gonna want, well, sellers are gonna want to close and protect this 2010 level, right? So let's see what happens here in the next 4 minutes. I don't really think that we might go into our 3rd wick level here by today. That would be, I mean, interesting. So at least possibly back into 2006 support is where I might want to secure my profits on these sells. All right, so yeah, let's just wait and see if we do close under, and if we are gonna be on a sell move today during New York. 2010 will help push down, and right here this point of control of 2008, about kind of where we are now. Okay, so as we can see, upon the 30-minute, we came and basically tested that 2010 zone, and we could see how so far, at least, because 30-minute just started, we are wicking down, meaning whether it happens, you know, right now or not, 2010 will be used to push down. Whether it's, you know, right now, this is what's going to happen right now, or, you know, later on, whether we come test these levels again, and then once we're below 2010, the retest of 2010, good sell level. Okay, so we're kind of playing a back and forth game here of 2009 and 2007, so it's not feeling too safe for my second entry here. So now that now we're below my second entry, I'm gonna stop loss right there at break even. It's gonna probably stop me out at break even unless it decides to tumble right now. But yeah, I kind of just want to get rid of that position and keep this one just to be safe, right? I'm kind of in the middle of this consolidation happening in 2009 and 2007, and it's fine. Oh, by the way, guys, both of these entries, like I said, was very minimal risk, so they're 2 lots each. Okay, yay, so break even hit, meaning profits secured from a maybe bad entry. All right, so like I said, back and forth game just keeps bouncing from those. We're gonna go ahead and just keep this position here and get out around 06, 04. If not, break even and take my 80 pip buy move home and proud. Guys, so gold's playing just around this level, 2009, 2007. Hour is about to close in 5 minutes, and once again we are closing under that 2010 rejection. But look at this, guys, we've literally been bouncing very nicely off this wick level here. These wick levels have been super precise for me. Basically this entire time that gold has been in this area here. These are those wick levels. I talk about them a lot in my signal room, and I'm pretty sure in other YouTube videos. So hour is about to close. Let's see if we could get that 2006, 2004 target so I can get out, call it a day. All right, so hour is closing, pretty much dumping. Let's see what happens right now in the next second. Hour is now closed, so the 30-minute. Are we gonna play it back again this range? Are we not? Are we breaking? Are we hitting my take profit? What's going on? All right, so far kind of seeing some push down. We are gonna push down regardless. The question is just when, because as you can see, that support is already weaked out. Looks like we came up here, got a little fake out for basically people trying to sell right here. And now could it be the moment? All right, so looks like we're about to break here, guys. So 2006 I think is going to be that level I want to get out. As we can see, we have that nice push in 2006 area right here. If 2006 can break down, you know, after naturally bouncing up here, then we are looking to go back to 2003, 2004, where we can see the push-up started happening. We are finally breaking here. We are in that 2006 point. Just, if I could just get just a little bit further down, I would be so happy. Gold. All right, so we're breaking down a little further. We are 50 pips deep from this trade. I do think I am about to close it, just because I don't, like I said, it might, where we are right now, might just go ahead and pump up naturally here at 2006, where we have that wick level. All right. Okay, so we are right there at 2006, the beginning, and I'm out of that, guys. So 50 pips plus the 80 that I took earlier, so about 130 pips caught for today. I am trying, if you guys, some of you guys have noticed who have been subscribed to me since the beginning, I've been trying to make more YouTube videos, breakdowns with gold. I've been trading gold for almost 4 years now, so I have a pretty good idea of how it moves. So yeah, I just want to help you guys out, understand gold, you know, with little breakdowns and live tradings that I do. See you guys next time, guys.